Hi, this is Angela Skurtu with St. Louis Marriage Therapy. You can find me at www.therapistinstlouis.com. And today, again, I'm in my red because the day I did this is a Cardinals opening day. We're doing virtual opening day for you Cardinals fans. Yes, I'm from St. Louis. For everyone else, hope you're having a great day. All right, so today I am talking about life skills, basically some skills to deal with this COVID crisis, because the reality is all of our routines have been completely screwed up, and I know that I'm not the only one that's going a little crazy here. So first of all, I want to keep normalizing. Everybody feels a little crazy. You're totally normal for feeling that. If you're feeling angry, sad, frustrated, overwhelmed, like totally normal. So some of what I want to talk to you about today are just different skills you can do to stay sane during the social distancing, especially for my extroverts. So the big skill is still mindfulness, and that's being present and fully aware of your senses when you're doing different things. So all mindfulness is taking in every sense, basically. So right now I'm outside, like taking in the beauty of the greenery behind me, or when I feel the breeze passing my face, feeling it touch my skin, the sun. Those things are really helpful for really helping people through any depression they're going through or grief right now. Well, so two other skills that I want to talk to you about are how to connect with people in a virtual way and how to be more playful and humorous, because these are two skills that are super important right now for self-care and staying relatively sane. So first, the connect time. So if you are all by yourself, some people are not with families. They literally are living by themselves. In these cases, find as many ways to FaceTime or talk with people on the phone. Like seriously, talk and FaceTime. Learn how to use Zoom. Zoom is one of the easiest apps to connect with others. Right now, my family will do these little I'll call them Zoom Zaps. Zoom Zaps, where we will send a little meeting link to the whole family, and then whoever just has an opportunity to get on, then all of our faces are on. We have a huge family, so there's like 8 faces on the Zoom app yesterday, right before bed, and we're all just talking. My daughter's stealing the phone from me and like dancing and shaking it, and my sister's saying, "Oh my gosh, this is driving me nuts. I'm getting a headache." Well, that's what happens when you let a 5-year-old Zoom, to be fair. But so one of the things we can be doing is trying to use these Zoom apps or Skype or FaceTime to connect with each other. And there's different ways that you can do this right now. So there have been a lot of cool ideas. One of the ones my family came up with is every week we want to do one of these Zoom apps, but then with a theme. And so one of this next week's theme is going to be the Renaissance, and so we'll bring swords and maybe wear weird chainmail or just something to make it fun and silly. Some of my friends are doing Zoom apps where they're not necessarily Zoom apps, but they're doing Zoom meetings with each other where they're all playing a game together. Like maybe they're playing Cards Against Humanity, or one of their board games, just a card game, but like talking to each other through it and still having a little drink if that's what they do, you know? And so doing virtual game nights with each other, doing just virtual socializing where you're chatting and checking in with one another, calling each other. With my daughter, just the other day, I have a 5-year-old, and she's saying to me, "Where are the friends, Mom? Where are the friends?" And I gotta tell you, that's what I like. That's really when I break apart during this time. Personally, I'm not doing perfect either, so I'm not gonna pretend like, oh, everything's daisies. No, it sucks right now for me too. I am a highly extroverted person. But so one of the things that I did for her was I had her call her friend David. And, because she has friends that she used to hang out with. And so first I was just talking to his mom, and I was like, hey, could Olivia Zoom with David, because she really misses friends. And so this 5-year-old and 7-year-old, he might be almost 8, like just talked to each other on the phone and laughed. And of course it was a lot of poop humor, but that's what they do at that age. So they had a great time and they socialized. And so even a 5-year-old, even a teen, we can all do it. This is the problem with doing nature. The wind started to blow this around, but it's fine. But so anyhow, yeah, like there's still ways that we can all do this together as families and as friends. Now, as families, I want to talk a little bit about the socially connecting thing and how you also need a little distance from each other too. So if you aren't living by yourself, if you're living with a group of people, then it's really important to find ways to give each other alone time, because the reality is you're on top of each other. So in my own family, one of the things we incorporated is anybody can ask for alone time at any time, and they can get a little time in the basement where nobody's going to bug them. And the door's closed, they're on their own. And so like if you're on top of each other and you're finding yourselves getting nitpicky with each other, it's likely you actually need alone time from each other. So please take time for that as well, to just be separate from some of the people that you're living on top of right now, and give each person space for that alone time. All right, so the second thing I was going to talk about was playfulness. Everybody needs to be a little more playful right now. So a sense of humor, watching comedians on TV, finding ways to be silly and fun with each other and laugh, like playing games as a family. If you do have a family, is a great way to do that playfulness. If you haven't like done a puzzle or played a game, then do that with each other. Even video games. So if you have teens at home, get together and play. So one of the ones we play is Bomberman. Play a game of Bomberman with your family and just laugh about accidentally killing yourselves with the old bombs. This is an old 2D game platform. For those of you who are gamers, you're like, what? Why are you playing Bomberman? Because it's fun and I'm an old fogey. So anyhow, I just want to encourage you all to find ways to be playful and silly, because really you need that right now. All right, this has been Angela Skurtu. It's www.therapistsinstlouis.com, and I am taking clients for Zoom or Skype, so please feel free to reach out or just watch these videos for free. All right, thank you.